All right, so now I want to talk to you a little bit today about emotional support animals, or what they're commonly considered ESAs. So emotional support animals, the owner must have an emotional or mental disability that has been diagnosed by a mental health professional. Okay, so the animal must provide substantial benefit to the person. The presence of the animal helps the person stay functional. Okay, an emotional support animal, they are governed by the Fair Housing Act. And what that means is public and private housing authorities are subject to provisions of the Fair Housing Act discrimination based on race, color, natural origin, gender, and handicap is unlawful. The reason combination rule applies to all housing and landlords. They may ask for justification, and the Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act is what governs emotional support animals. The 1988 Department of Housing and Urban Development otherwise qualified individuals with a disability in the United States shall solely by reason of his or her disability be excluded from the participation and be denied the benefit of or be subject to discrimination under any program or active receiving federal financial assistance. Also, when a person has a diagnosed disability, the benefit of having a pet has been established, the no pet policy must be waived and the landlord is required to make reasonable accommodations. When can a landlord refuse an ESA? When an animal is a threat to others, when the tenant is unable to properly care for the animal, when the tenant is neglecting the animal and putting the animal in danger. So airlines and ESA, that's a big level of controversy these days. So ESAs do not have public access rights. So there's like places like ESA.org, therapypet.org, WagPet. All of those are kind of scams. There's no registration. There's nothing like that. So again, to clarify, emotional support animals do not have public access rights. That means they can't fly without you having to pay for them. That means they can't go to a hotel without you having to pay for them. That means they can't go with you to the doctor. They are at home to supply you with support at your residence. If you rent, a landlord cannot deny you if you can prove for the fact that you've been diagnosed with a mental health diagnosis. Then the landlord has to make you reasonable accommodations to allow that. So that's a little bit about ESAs. If you have any questions, hit the comment link down at the bottom. I'd be happy to answer. Thanks.